Well, hello there, my fellow brothers, sisters, gamers, and anime lovers. Buster here again with our reaction video. And let me just check my volume freaking settings. I can see my mic is... I hate... Do you always get the problem that your mic resets its audio levels whenever you restart your computer? It's like, what the hell is going on? At the same time, it's 100%. Okay. Why is the mic not... skill issue. All right, checking the sound settings. It's fine. All right. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. More videos like this will be on its way to the channel. We're gonna be binging a lot of stuff, and yes, we are going to binge a lot because I feel like I've been uploading a little bit less because it's really getting even busier right now. Although I think I might get more time to do this, so yeah. Hope you guys enjoy this one. I don't know if is it still working. I haven't checked the new subscribers entering, and my system is so fudged. But I digress. We're back with another Fleekazoid video. Hope you guys enjoy this one. Let's see what's gonna happen here. This is once again Sushi Squad. So did what? Did Mrs. Freeze update save the Sushi Squad? What do you mean, Mrs. I thought Nora was still in a block of ice. What is this? I just clicked it. I did not see the thumbnail, so I don't know what's going on here. But seeing it's a Sushi Squad, it's not gonna be good. It never did. And it's Rocksteady. So yeah, they're going the way of Volition, and let's see what happens to them now.
When I heard they were adding lesbians to Suicide Squad, I said, finally, they're starting to get it. Rocksteady is on a comeback arc. I knew they still had that dog within. I'm a big fan of the genre, and
what?
I gotta say, this is a hard one to mess up.
Overwatch.
Power Girl and Catwoman, Killer Frost and Wonder Woman, Copperhead, no, it's Big Vic. One Punch Man, Kim Jong Frieza, H2 Olga, Chestless Freezer, this fucking unit.
Stop.
Right recipe, wrong ingredients, lads. You thought this was gonna bring people back to the game? Hell no, I'd rather have the supersized Amanda Waller over there. Here's what I'm thinking about that, right? You take supersized Amanda Waller, then you take that hamster ball from Overwatch, you take his wrecking ball ability, right? You see where I'm going with this. Slap them together,
why
and
is
you got
Overwatch
1,000 concurrent players again. No need to thank me. But no, here you are fucking
just
around,
1,
and the Koreans and the furries are running circles around us. Suicide Squad killed the profitability as first with a new season, and with it comes a new character, and sometime in the distant future, you will get one new enemy type, so keep an eye out for that. But stick
just
with me,
one.
stay in the present here. Part 1 brings us a brand new character, not from the comics, but straight from the brilliant minds at Rocksteady, and this new character is Mrs. Freeze. Because that's right, 8,436 Batman comics and God knows how many characters, and these motherfuckers thought they could do better. Did they?
No, of course not.
Well, remember Mr. Chili Nuts from the old Arkham games?
Yeah.
Who interrupt you, beating up poor people to depress you with some quality writing?
Nora would never have wanted.
And that suit is badass.
What she wants is to live a long life in the warmth of the sun. Her hand in mine.
Fair enough. I'm gonna go pay some expensive prostitutes. That flake out. Well, that version of Mr. Freeze is a bitch. Mrs. Freeze is the man. She's a powerlifting, power bottom, hard set on saving her wife, and she'll bench press any motherfucker that gets in her way.
What am I looking at?
Not much else. She has 4 minutes of cutscenes, and the developers have already given up on the games.
Why does this character look like a typical Karen? Why? Do you guys feel the same, or is it just me? What's next? She's gonna call the manager on us? Freaking hell, man. What the Rocksteady, what are you smoking? Is it the good stuff, or is it something else? I grew up knowing Mr. Freeze, not this. What the hell? If you're gonna pull the multiverse nonsense, go eat a dick. Hold on, stop. You might enjoy that. No. Go sit on a spiked dildo. Oh, hold on a minute. They're gonna enjoy that too. This is just... You can't even throw an insult. No, not as a... Go touch grass like the same thing you've been telling us. Because you've been smoking too much. You need to touch it instead.
Other character traits include...
And I do not condone the smokage of any herbal substances.
Not much else. She has 4 minutes of cutscenes and the developers have already given up on the game, so I wouldn't expect much more. She comes in, we drag her wife out of the U-Haul, we ask her to help us beat up a reskin boss for a third time. She does, we take some wacky pictures, she takes her payment, and that's the DLC. I'd laugh at her dialogue like I laughed at Insecure Joker's dialogue, but she fucking talks like young Sheldon. And listen, I know Mr. Freeze is a scientist, he's a nerd, he's just trying to find love on the spectrum, but in Arkham, they knew how to play into that to make him even more intimidating. He had tons of lines that go hard, like this one.
Threats are meaningless to a man who has lost everything.
Even his shit talking when you died was imposing.
The thought of killing a man should turn my stomach. But as I look at you now, I feel nothing.
Back over to Mega Man.
That was cold.
Proximity, Proximity. So tell me again about the partner benefits.
The deductibles are hell.
Whoa! Like a giant cock. What do I say about that? Did you get Jim from accounting to write this shit? I think reading your profit and loss statements would be more interesting than watching these cutscenes. 0 lines that go hard. I would rather they just took Mr. Freeze from the Batman and Robin
the
movie.
Arnold Schwarzenegger Mr. Freeze.
In here. As for how she plays, imagine every other character in this game, she plays like that. I take that back. Her AoE attack is actually worse, and her traversals like Frozone if he spent too much time in the Blizzard Zone. I will say the one thing she does better than anyone else is her victory quotes. Take a look at this. She's just reading this book on eco-terrorism, and then she just goes, well, actually. Now listen, contrary to common belief, I'm a positive guy, so let's balance this out with a little.
So what? She's the typical whatchamacallit. I need to censor that. Nope. I need to censor that word because YouTube is gonna hit me in the balls with that one. You just mentioned the word once and YouTube is tagging stuff. That's just annoying. Don't you guys think so? So ridiculous. You just mentioned it once. You didn't mention it for the entirety of the video. You just said it once.
A little bit of positivity. They gave the Insecure Joker another piece of dialogue, but then they made the artistic decision not to include the MP3 file, so when he went to go speak, it was just dead silence.
No monologue, no nothing.
I love this take on the Joker. I don't know if this is a part of his vaudeville roots you guys were talking about, but let's take this direction and apply it to all the rest of his audio. Just delete those MP3s, call it a hunch, but it feels right. Just like I have a strong hunch that the people that made this game are not fans of the comics, the Arkham games, and certainly not fans of you or I, Pimp, and every...
That's why I gravitate more to fan animation, fan works, people who absolutely love and really do have the talent for it and truly shine with when they work on the thing they are more passionate about. The people who works in these companies today are just spreading their so-called twisted message that they utterly and wholeheartedly believe that we don't share. And if you don't share their belief, they're just gonna try and cancel you. It's just, you can just get a life. You tell us gamers get a life, you get a life. You live like you have a chip on your shoulder and you're always pissed off. I don't wake up pissed off, I just wake up. I don't think about you, but I'm sure as hell you're thinking about me 24/7. As a gamer, you're thinking about me. And how to shit on my hobbies, my passions, my likes. Yeah. That's how we gamers live in your heads absolutely rent-free. So, eat our ass. Seriously. That is a question, that is one of my questions in life. How can a person live like that? How? Every waking moment in their life, they think about a certain person and just unbelievably hate on them for no good reason. And this is what they're capable of. You can feel the hatred of these people in their work. It's like, you may call it gatekeeping, but treat the gamer community like a little subdivision, and no one else is welcome. One asshole that you let in who doesn't like us will spend their time spray painting the entire community, vandalizing, putting on profanities, anything that they can do to just ruin your day, they will do it and then walk out. like it was nothing. This is the problem with these assholes. Even if they are kicked out in the industry, they're just gonna find another franchise to ruin. We all see what happened to Marvel. We all see what happened to Star Wars. We all see what happened to Warhammer. Even though the animation and the production quality is good, there are little bits and pieces that they shove in there to piss you off. And with Games Workshop behaving like the way it is, people are starting to walk away in many degrees. I'm not looking back at Games Workshop anymore. Yeah. The all I will say to all of you in a complete summary, these people are miserable, and they hate it when we gamers have our fun. They are like that meme of a kid kicking over the sandcastle of other kids. They just love to see the world burn. They just want people to, like the saying goes, misery loves company. And we shouldn't allow them to do that to us. Gamers unite! Alright, let's get back to it. Sorry for ranting. Everything I see in this game is a clear in frustration to see you do. I am a Batman fan. I love it. I love his shows. From Brave and the Bold to the freaking original Batman movies, along with that, even the Batman animated series. Especially with the greatest of all time, Kevin Conroy. Salute to the fallen. Hope you, God rest his soul. Alright? Yeah. And it pains me to see what you do. This is not my Joker. I would even accept Heath Ledger's Joker. That was the most memorable Jokers among all the Jokers I've seen, compared to the Joker in Batman the Animated Series. This is just... Yeah, I can taste the hate. I can taste it.
Every one of these updates just reinforces
and it's
that
disgusting.
Rocksteady is no longer Rocksteady. Companies keep the same
They're
name, but
soft.
they do not keep the same employees, nor do they keep the same level of quality. So when people say Rocksteady is a great developer capable of doing better, I think Rocksteady in 2010 was capable of doing better, and they did. Today, companies like Rocksteady make what they want you to want, not what you actually want. They create escapism for themselves, not for the people that buy their game. And that's sticking strictly to the story and assuming that we can pin all the blame on the suits for forcing them into making another crappy
about
looter
me.
shooter, as I'm guessing that this article exposes, but it's got a paywall and I'm not paying for that shit. But are the suits also responsible for doing this? Investigate that, Bloomberg, and I might just find out how to pirate your articles. So when they put out the message that the studio heads are looking to return to their roots in the next game, I say keep those motherfuckers far away from the roots for the good of humanity. Return those fuckers to the short bus. I don't buy this innocent return to form for a second. After all, as Suicide Squad alumni Ernest Hemingway once said, all things truly wicked start from innocence. Don't forget how Batman got shot, not on a lazy boy, not on a sofa, not on a lawn chair with a padded seat, but on a park bench. Have you ever sat on one of those before?
That's
what
disgusting.
They made our boy die on. Ass sore, headshot. And that's it. I'm done talking about this game. Now I'm just gonna go enjoy this new Batman show.
Sugar, you can frisk me any day.
What the hell is that?
Alumni Ernest Hemingway also once said,
Damn it, Wade!
thanks to the flock of pimps for bankrolling this video, and another huge thanks to all the pimpers. More to come very soon.
Hold the frick on! When did fan art become canon? Was that Penguin? Oh my god. Keep these people out! What have you done? My faith in humanity is just, it's hanging by a thread. It's almost this close to snapping. I have no problem with new people coming into the fandom and enjoying the same thing we enjoy. I just don't want someone new coming in with a sledgehammer, smashing everything down. You're welcome, but don't be a prick. I am. Uh, that last one just. Yeah, Deadpool has the right idea when I saw that. I have no other words. I've talked on long enough and I need to just. I need to just walk away for a moment. Sorry, I might not go back to Fleekazoid after this bit. People would want to watch my reaction to this, and I've given you, but I regret doing this. What have you done? What have these bastards done to this series? Alright, put it up to a vote. Who's worse right now? Marvel? Star Wars or DC? Who is worse right now? I need to walk away a bit. This was just... As a Batman fan, that was just heartbreaking. Alright, goodbye. Until we meet again in the next video. Be there, be square. Boop, 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 boop. I'm done.